doubles and coffee. You don't understand how dangerous PNM is. Imagine the central bank governor is refusing to divulge information requested by the Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Prime Minister Kamla Persad has requested information on Forex distribution and allocation. And Alvin Hilaire, Keith Rowley's Inisgate neighbor, along with Ingrid Lashley, Newman George, Bridget Anisette George, Gilbert Peterson, and others, the central bank governor who got his job because Colm Imbert fired the former central bank governor, Jawala Rambaran, and you, the taxpayers, now have to pay out some $7.5 million to Jawala Rambaran. Alvin Hilaire replaced Jawala Rambaran and now is refusing to give information to the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, who is asking about foreign exchange, how it is divided, how it is allocated, who are the ones getting it, and he is stoutly refusing. You, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, understand. You have to call for the central bank governor to do his duty to you, the people of this country, and stop playing PNM games. This is a very serious thing. And if some people who are nondescript think that Anil as a minister must stay quiet and don't say nothing, that is not going to happen. Full transparency and accountability. The people must know. All of you who are suffering from foreign exchange shortages, all of you whose businesses are under threat because of increased costs, all of you who cannot get US dollars to buy goods and pay suppliers, all of you who cannot get credit and your credit lines have diminished and your suppliers now want cash on the dash, you have to speak up. You have to support your Prime Minister, Kamla Persad, and force the PNM Central Bank Governor, Alvin Hilaire, to divulge the information, because the Prime Minister needs the information to ensure equity across the board, fairness and opportunity for all. She is sick and tired of those who are close to the PNM benefiting and living life nice, making cheap purchases and then eliminating competition from the market. She's fed up of monopolies. She's fed up of those who just have all and everybody else has nothing. So you have to stand with your Prime Minister. You all think it's joke I'm making? Reading from the Business Guardian today, Prime Minister Kamla Persad said yesterday that Central Bank Governor Dr. Alvin Hilaire is refusing to divulge information on the top users of foreign exchange in this country. At yesterday's post-cabinet news conference at the Red House in Port of Spain, the Prime Minister was asked when can the country expect the report on the foreign exchange cartel, describing trying to get information from the central bank as being like a bed of thorns or pulling teeth. She referred to a case in court that the government may have to undertake to persuade the country's financial regulator. The central bank governor refuses to divulge information, said Prime Minister Kamla Persad, adding that Hilaire had failed to provide the Auditor General with the information in 2024 again this year. She said that the situation was worrying her. Do you all understand the critical nature of these PNM plants who have not allowed independent institutions to function? Alvin Hilaire received his job because of favors or actions taken by Colm Imbert of the PNM in removing Jawala Rambaran. When the PNM decided to do the catastrophic, tragic thing and just change $100 bills in 3 weeks, and we saw old people lining up and fainting in bank lines for 2 or 3 weeks, and people could not get their money out, and it was mass chaos. That was the remit of the central bank. But the PNM Central Bank governor, who lives next door to Keith Rowley in Inisgate in Tobago, he was espousing the policy of the PNM, and he is not supposed to. He's an independent institution, but he has been there. When you saw the Auditor General asking for information on revenue that Colmember and the PNM claimed that it had in order to reduce the deficit gap so as not to risk losing all possibility to earn money, because all PNM could do is borrow, spend, and thief. That Alvin Hilaire refused to give the Auditor General information on this so-called glitch that the next Minister of Finance, Mr. Former Permanent Secretary Vishnu Danpal, said was just a glitch. $2.6 billion in glitch. Now you have the insane situation that a prime minister duly elected by the people is simply asking for information to be shared so that she could share it with the media and with the country and create a system that is fair, balanced, and gives everyone an opportunity. And you have a man appointed by the PNM, Alvin Hilaire, friendly with Rowley, denying that information, obfuscating, and trying to prevent the country from getting to the truth. Well, Kamala Persad and the UNC will get the truth. We will find out all those who had free access to US while you want to go on a holiday and all you could get is $200. Or sometimes you could only get $50 a day and you could not get money to go and pay your children's tuition at university. You had to suffer with your credit cards going down from 10,000 to 5,000 to 2,000 US. Your businesses shut down because you couldn't afford to buy US on the black market. Kamala Persad is there to protect you, to give you an opportunity to survive and thrive. And these PNM and Colmember saying that the UNC is amateurish. Colmember, nobody wants your advice. You are the worst. Let me tell you a secret, Colm. You are the worst Minister of Finance in the history of the Caribbean. You are the one who could not account your ministry for $2.6 billion to the Auditor General. You are the man who collapsed this economy. You are the man who made foreign exchange so difficult to get. You took us back worse than 1982. You bankrupted the economy. You taxed people. You created a situation that we had stagflation. No jobs, but inflation. Colmember, nobody wants your advice. If Dave Tanku is amateur, as in your opinion, that means the man doing good. Because whatever you did was wrong because you're a complete failure. Your failure in height it pales in comparison to your failure as a Minister of Finance, Colmember. So sit down on your lower bench on the opposition with your non-entity, no leader of the opposition, fight up PNM party and stay quiet. To the population, Kamala will fight for you, don't worry. All of these PNM will go one by one. And NIB board, all you're still there too, flip the wall you're holding on for. The fraud squad coming, all you better run. How NIB, how all you all of a sudden paying people backdated and paying them increments and paying them grants and so on. I mean, I'm happy if people get grants. But was that select people, NIB, PNM board? All you lost the election, go all your way. What you clinging on with your toenail and fingernails for? All you go quickly. Don't make me call your name, please. Bless.